go out and achieve one big thing in your life as soon as possible. The reason for this is it'll shift the beliefs that you have. So here's how you go about it. I'm Patrick from Always Go Far, and I'm a men's performance coach. What does that mean is that I challenge the way that you think, the way that you act, and adjust the programming to shift what you actually believe is possible for you, to get clarity and give you skills to be able to level up and become the man that you actually want to be. At the moment, I'm only 28, and I've achieved Ironman, I've achieved ultra marathons, I've been able to create a 6-figure career within engineering and construction. But what that means is that when you're chasing the money, when you're chasing the success, there are things that you need to have in place to be able to achieve those things and allow you to level up. I was quite comfortable in my position because I didn't have to go through the hard road growing up. What that meant was that I almost had that silver spoon experience. I didn't have to go through the hard times, so I actually had to create them in my own life. I set out to achieve things that were almost near impossible, or at least at a point in time, probably 5 or 6 years ago, I wouldn't have dreamed as being real. So what happens is, how do you actually go about achieving something massive, something that no one else would actually go out and achieve it? Because there's so many people that say they're going to do things and then don't succeed. There are so many times that I've set out a goal, an achievement for it, that I haven't quite made it because I didn't follow these same principles I did when I actually ran 100 miles in 24 hours. What that meant was that in 24 hours, I ran around an athletics track, a 400-meter circuit that went around and around, and we only switched every 4 hours. What that meant was that I felt like I was failing 5 or 6 times in that 24-hour period. I was struggling immensely, but found something else beyond that to be able to achieve the goal of running 168 kilometers, which is more than 100 miles in that period. What did I do to achieve that? Well, my goal was actually bigger than that, long term. I had a bigger 5-10 year goal. And what you'll understand is that the people that are the most successful have a bigger goal than what they actually go out and achieve in the early days. I had a massive ultra marathon goal before the 100 miles. So by doing that, it made me feel like the 100 miles wasn't as bad or as big as what I'd made it out to be, or what everyone else decided it to be, because I'd made a shift in my mindset of what was actually possible. This made it easier for me to take action on the process and to take targeted action. One of the things that you'll realize is that in order to be able to create the success that you want in life, you need to do one thing continuously and focus on that thing. People would think that in order to be able to run 100 miles, that you'd have to focus on nutrition, you have to focus on exercise, stretching, meditation, sleep, all this stuff, which I didn't do because I was busy working full time, getting money coming in, trying to build a business on the side. But what that meant was that I only had to focus on running and walking. That were the two main things that actually ultimately made me achieve my goal. It's not the meditation, it's not the massage, it's not the exercises. Yeah, that would all help, but that's the 20% of stuff that doesn't give you the result. The thing that created 80% of the result was the training, the continuously showing up every single day, creating the consistency, the discipline to go and do the track work, to go and do the running events, to actually go out and increase my level of capacity in the work that I was doing. Most people don't actually focus on finding out what's that one core thing that will actually change and shift the game for them. So if you can figure out in what context you need to find the one thing that will change and shift your perspective, that'll allow you to create an achievement beyond what most people believe is possible. The second thing is actually to have trust in myself, to actually believe that I was capable of more. Like I said earlier, that there was a lot of people in high school, a lot of family that would have doubted my ability to be able to go and run 100 miles. That meant that there was a lot of maybe almost no pressure on me to be able to go and do it, because no one else believed it was possible except for me. I even got a message from my coach a couple of weeks afterwards saying, I actually didn't believe that it was possible for you to run 100 miles in that 24-hour period. I had so much self-belief in myself that I actually went in and achieved the thing that I wanted to at the end of the day, because I'd actually done the work. So this leads to my next point. And the fourth point, which is the ability to actually go and do the work. You can't just believe in something and then sit on the couch. You actually have to figure out what are the action steps that you got to do every single day, which leads back to my other point where you have to show up consistently, and consistency is the biggest key that'll allow you to move forward. What I mean by that is that you've got to rock up and do the thing every single day as much as possible to be able to get better at the thing that you want to do. You've got to show up and believe in actually achieving the outcome. You can't actually get the result without doing the work in the process. By doing the work, that builds your self-belief. By building self-belief, that allows you to achieve the thing. And so it all starts with taking that one single action every single day that will help you to get towards your goal, that help you to achieve the things that no one else will believe is possible. This was the thing that allowed me to run 100 miles in 24 hours. These are the tips that allowed me to succeed at such a young age in multiple events that other people didn't actually believe was possible. What that means is that this is opening up to see what else is really out there. That my limitations aren't with 100 miles, they could be in anything else. By breaking that belief, by going through the process of achieving one massive thing in your life, you realize that your beliefs can be broken continuously by taking action on it. These things, you've got to take the right action and move forward with that consistently to get the outcome that you want. If you want any more information, like, comment, subscribe to this channel, because I want to be able to help you to succeed the most and become the best man that you can possibly become. I'm Patrick Farnan, and always go far.